Hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. It's warm out here all of a sudden. It's like it's spring or summertime or something like that. Chilladean first one in the room, and Miss Cecilia, and I see Myrna. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I am starving, so let me eat. I am so hungry right now. Good to see you guys. Hello, ABX girl. Welcome. So I had a lovely couple. Good to see you, Maria. I had a lovely couple from Atlanta, Georgia this morning. Hello from London. Good to see you, Bernie and Rosalind and Nebul. Bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul. He's a great live streamer in the south of France. Good to see you, 62, 7 Line, and Diana Lee. Welcome. All right, great view of the towers behind me. Yeah, Billionaires Row. Hello, Fox. It is a beautiful day. I'm already in a t-shirt. You too, breakfast time for you? Yes, breakfast time and lunch for me. Combined into one. Good to see you, Sarge Tech. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Monday there, Cowboy Coney. Oh, yeah. Sausage, egg, and cheese once again because I'm hungry and I don't care about my weight. Mm. 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 Hello, board. Mm. Good morning, or good afternoon. Mm. Hello, Chris MG. Everyone follow Chris MG. She's a great YouTuber in Grenada. Good to see you, Dave. Good to see you, Jimmy and Mary McSweeney from Ireland. You hear the geese? There's some geese over here. You're more than welcome, Dave. Welcome. But fantastic tour this morning. I got my bagel at Dunkin' Donuts. Nothing fancy. This lovely couple from Atlanta, they had a 12:15 time ticket for MoMA, and they're like, you think you could give us an extra hour? And I was like, sure. And they were going to tip me $50. They tipped me $100. Good to see you there, CB. And good to see you, Martine. Always avoid direct eye contact with the geese, yes. Good to see you, Brian. So, lovely couple from Atlanta. There are people around, and I will show you them in a few minutes. We're just going to eat lunch really quick. Good to see you there, Des, and good to see you, Robert. It's a lovely day. I'm already in a t-shirt, and I'm sweating. It's a beautiful thing. But I had a lovely couple from Atlanta, and it was there. Good to see you, too, Brooklyn Honcho. Great seeing you, too. And, oh, yeah, very nice. For an extra 45 minutes, about 50 minutes. And they bought the coffee and the bagel. $100 with the, well, actually not a coffee, but the water and the bagel. So, $100 plus a bottle of water and a bagel. So, for an extra hour, I walked them down a few blocks down to 6th Avenue because the museum's on 53rd. My Dunkin' Donuts is on 55th. Have I nearly finished now? I don't know what you're referring to. Have I nearly finished? They were amazing tourists. So, we're not going to Times Square, Frankie. We're not going to Times Square. Oh, yeah. They were a great couple. So, thank you so much, Des. It does look fresh. Hello there, Gabrielle. Next time you'll swing by the city, yeah. Come on by. So, it was his couple's wedding anniversary. It was like their third year of marriage. And so they were a young couple in their 30s. And new YouTube subscribers, by the way. So if you see this on a replay, I see you, Atlanta. So they were supposed to come here this time last year. Never been to New York before. Wanted to do Broadway and everything. And unfortunately, we don't have Broadway, but we have the museums at least. They wanted to do the museums also. And so they decided to book the trip. Come on, I know they're still in the honeymoon stage. I know, only 3 years. I've been married now 6 years, so I still feel like I'm on a honeymoon. Anyway, I know Georgia sees you. I know Georgia sees me. Thank you so much. They ended up making the trip to come out here. They found some cheap plane tickets to come up here. Found a really cheap hotel room, not that far from here, on Billionaires Row. And so they've been here since Saturday. They're going to leave on Wednesday, and they've been having a great time. They've been enjoying the weather. They've been enjoying the sights. They went to the Statue of Liberty. It was all empty there. They got all the pictures they wanted, but they wanted to make sure they did Central Park correct. So they hired me for the morning. Came on my 9 o'clock tour, and luckily for them, they were the only ones on the tour. Hello, real namaste. So they were the only ones on the tour. And we got going, and their eyes were just so wide open, and they were like, I recognize that from a movie, and I recognize that from that movie, and even I learned a few things about what movies and TV shows they filmed here. So they were full of excitement, full of energy, and good to see you there, Diana. It's going great. I'm not overheated at all, just sweating a little bit. Hello from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Joe. And they were smart tourists to hire me, exactly. So... That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you can't hire me directly through my company. I do, but you can if you text me on Twitter. We'll try to get something. Well, I'll try to get something arranged. Good to see you, Susie. Good to see you, Kenya. Good to see you, Mars. So we're doing the tour, and then I found out they told me that they had tickets for MoMA, and they had an hour to kill. Normally my tour will finish. It's a 2-hour tour here in Central Park. Normally we would finish at 11 o'clock, but there's like, hey, you mind hanging out for another, extra hour? And I was like, sure. They tipped me $100 and bought a bagel and a bottle of water. I can't complain. Good to see you, Mike. It is a beautiful day. So yeah, all my tours here in Central Park are 2 hours. And, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This nonsense again? Are we really doing this nonsense again? Are we really doing this nonsense again? People fucking suck, man. People fucking suck. Ugh. I get it. He plays Roblox, has no life. Already. I'm expecting them today. I'm expecting them. I'm totally expecting it today. So. Get it. Wasn't hugged as a kid, I get it. Eating breakfast / lunch there, Katya. Good to see you. Some people need to get out and get laid. Yeah, Deb. Easier said than done, no. Easier said than done. Mm. 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 I'm just loving this right now. I'm just loving this. The energy here in the city is hard to describe. This morning, there were a lot of people on my train. So I'm not used to that. But, I dealt with them too. I manually... And the mods could have fun blocking them. So my tour is with you guys right now. My tour is with you guys right now. I decided with my companies that I work with 2 companies right now. I decided to tell them that I'm only going to work in the morning, so in the afternoon I could do this. Good to see you, Ronald. Good morning there, Janine. Been missing my streams? Guess what, Janine? You're going to have a fun one today. We're going to wander around Central Park. There's some beautiful cherry blossoms blooming right now here in the park. Good to see you, Coney Island, Jim. I am eating a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on a plain bagel because they had no sesame seeds. The trolls will be squashed with the quickness. But anyway, life's too short to dwell on boring trolls. Good to see a Gale out there in Tucson, Arizona. What a glorious day. The energy here in the city is palpable. It's a mix of people wanting to get out, people wanting to get back to work. Absolutely, it is good. The energy out here is just, it's like almost like a party atmosphere. Hello there, Robert, just logged in, welcome. We haven't begun our tour just yet. We're going to begin our tour once I finish my bagel. Good to see you, Bluesy. It is glorious. I got to get off my feet for a few minutes here because I've already gone all the way up to 82nd Street and back. Hello, sunshine after the rain, and Jacqueline and T. Good to see you. Happy Monday. And plus, I'm really fucking hungry. I'm really hungry. When I get excited with a group, I just go all out. I didn't take any Instagrams. I took 0 Instagrams. I took 0 Instagrams. That's how you know it's a good tour. I know you guys are still in lockdown, yeah. I've been working a little bit, Kenya. I've been getting back to work. Thank you so much, Brooklyn Honcho. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. There's some beautiful sights I cannot wait to show you guys. It's like I kind of pre-toured the park with this couple, so I'm like, I cannot wait. We're gonna go all the way up to the reservoir, by the way. We're gonna go all the way up to the reservoir, then come on back down. So we have a beautiful day here in Central Park coming up. Hello there, Denny, out there in Greece. Yasu, Greece, Yasu. Oh, fuck you, dude. Dude, fuck you. Can I be a mod? What kind of fucking moron are you? I get it. You didn't get hugged as a kid. Go play Roblox. Good to see you, Ignacio. Bienvenidos, Mexico. And Wilbs driving the Northern Line. Good to see you, Wilbs. Good to see you, Miss Blee. Good to see you. How far away am I from First Avenue and 12th Street? I'm pretty far away, Gorgon. I'm on right now, so pretty far away. I'm not losing weight. No, I gained weight. I'm drinking too much beer at night. I'm drinking too much beer at night. Go play in the traffic, troll. Up your nose with a rubber hose. My people were from Atlanta this morning. Nebul? Yup. Nebul? You're correct, man. Up. A little bit like the Fonz. Good to see you, Lawrence. It's a bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese. A bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese. And I can't drink a coffee because halfway through the tour, we saw the Colombian coffee. It's a Jeep. It's like a Jeep. So they bought me a coffee in the middle of the tour. So I already got enough caffeine in me. No politics whatsoever. No. It was an African-American couple. So we very briefly talked at the beginning of the very beginning of the tour. We briefly talked about the election law that happened down there, but they were all about New York. They were all about New York, and they were so much fun. They were just, I love people like that. I love people that One, they want to hear all my stories. I mean, that's one thing. And I love that with you guys here on YouTube. When you guys like all the stories I have to tell and all the little factoids and everything, and they knew their stuff too. Like they were legit like New York fans. Like they loved the city. That is good, yeah. And we're back in business slowly but surely. Not 100%, but but better than nothing. Better than nothing. And I cannot wait to show you guys the park. We have so many great things to see here in the park today. It's going to be really cool. We're gonna see almost all the major landmarks of the park. We're gonna go not all the way up to Harlem, but we're gonna go up to about 90th Street, 95th Street about. So we're gonna go pretty far. Thanks for smashing that like button there. It's fun, Robert. And they were really. We are going to see Balto. Wilbs, we have to see Balto because there's some amazing trees blooming near Balto. There's some amazing trees over there in that direction. So we have to go see Balto. We will have to go see Balto. There's no choice. There is no choice. We have to go see Balto. Good to see you, Joe. Happy Monday. But we're going to go to Bethesda Terrace, say hello to the Angel of the Waters. Let's see if he comments again, Brian. And if he does comment again, have fun. Have fun with it. Have fun with it, mods. I trust my mods. I trust my mods very well. I am going to show you some sakura trees. There's some sakura trees up by the reservoir that are blooming gorgeous right now. Okay. That's all it took. That's all it takes, folks. That's all it takes. Good to see you, Lappin, and good to see you, Owen. We might walk up a hill, who knows? I already have like 13,000 steps in already. So I got a lot of steps in already. I think I'm going for 30,000 steps today. It's like olden times. Oh, looking forward to the park, Mike. You have lucked out. You're with a licensed New York City tour guide, all tour guide ready right now. And after I finish this bagel, we're gonna get walking here, and you guys are definitely in for a treat because it is gorgeous here in the park. There's lots of musicians here in the park. I gotta make sure to get some dollar bills ready for the musicians. And wow, 30K in your recent years. Yeah, 25. Yeah, a lot of walking. That's right. Hello, Chad. You're all important indeed. Everyone's important. Everybody is a star. It don't matter where you are. You're here walking with me thanks to the power of the internet. So I work with a couple of companies. You're not allowed to actually hire me personally. If you want to hire me personally, you got to hire me directly through me. So follow me on Twitter. Doing great, Nana. Doing great. So if you want to come with a tour with me, but this company, I work for a couple of different companies, and whenever they get guests, they either call me the night before or whatever. So. It's just so beautiful out here. That's why I'm in a very fantastic mood. Hello, Annie Diaz. All right. I'm going to save this little bite here for later. Thank you so much, Nibble. Everybody is a star. Yes, $2 drinks right now. And the groovy grandma's in the house. Hello there, Ivy Lynn. I know, it snowed in London. It snowed in the Netherlands. Like, what the hell's going on with the weather? Fucking snowing in Europe. What the hell's that all about? It was amazing, Owen. They were so much fun. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Central Park. If you get to see a Darien, snowing tomorrow there. Jeez. If you want to build Central Park in your hometown, you can. The instructions are on the internet. All you need is 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipe, 58 miles of pedestrian pathways. We used 266 tons of gunpowder to sculpt the Glacier Rock. The Glacier Rock is the only natural feature of Central Park. In 1855, Frederick Law Olmsted invented a tree-moving machine. And for the 12 years this park was under construction, between about 1855 to about 1872, he literally moved a lot of these trees all around. He would go around his little horse wagon and be like, I want that tree over there. No, I want that tree over there. So everything you see here is man-made. None of this is real, but it is nature stage managed by Frederick Law Olmsted, Calvert Vaux, the Hall and Oates of landscape architecture. So I guess we are good to go. Yeah, you were born in Georgia? Nice. Dropping the knowledge. Hello there, Colette. Hello from Liverpool. Liverpool. Come on and breathe the air in Liverpool. All right, let me get my microphones ready. Rio de Janeiro. Bom tarde, Brazil. Tall and tan, beautiful and lovely. The girl from Ipanema. Yes, all right, let's do this. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Da 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 dum. Da da. There we go. Da 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 dum. My beard must have turned to a mask. Yes, it has turned to a mural, of sorts. I gotta make sure these wires are set up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Central Park. Oh, fuck you, dude. I'm mean. You're a meanie. I want to be able to troll your live streams. Go to Periscope. Good to see a Mossy out there in Oregon. Thanks for enjoying my channel. Billionaires Row right here. Good to see a Din. It is a lovely day. It is a lovely day. Just look at it. Yes. Listening. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. We got him. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. So as you see, the trees, a lot of the shrubbery is beginning to bloom. They were birds. More like gentrifiers row, yeah. They go to Periscope. Oops, there's no Periscope. Oops, there's no Periscope. All right. So like I said, the Glacier Rock here, the only natural feature of the park. And I think we may, from time to time, sit down and just sit down for a little bit, because I definitely feel it in my feet now. I had a good. Yes, we will be passing by the Dakota, Colette. We will be passing by the Dakota. Don't you love those blue skies? Me too. Look at the reds and the. This is just like right now, between now and autumn is the best time to come to Central Park. Debbie Atwell out there in UK. Good to see you, Debbie. Don't worry about the troll's name. No, homeless tents are no. There hasn't been tent encampments here in Central Park since the 80s. So we haven't had that since the 80s. It's very hard actually to set up a tent and sleep overnight here in Central Park now. Central Park does have amazing colors at autumn. Autumn and spring, I think, are my favorite seasons to come out here because you really get to see how they designed the park. You know, what we have here in Central Park is a lot of examples of forced perspective where your eyes are kind of zoned in on colors and certain trees and people. There hasn't been any owl sightings, unfortunately, Myrna. Not since the last snowstorm. Hello from Denver. Hello from Colorado. There you see RJ. Yeah, Diana, it's amazing. It really is amazing. Oh yeah. That service is good. No Mandarin duck. The Mandarin duck hasn't been sighted since 2019, since before the pandemic. And I definitely missed the Mandarin duck, but you could go to my replays, and I do have the Mandarin duck. I did catch the Mandarin duck a couple of times on the live stream. So, riding a bike on the pedestrian pathway is a $150 fine. So you do not want to ride your bike on the pedestrian pathways. Go to work, Cowboy Coney. I'll see you later. Mandarin duck. Hello there, Gloria. You got it, Brooklyn Honcho. Get that car inspected. Everything. It almost seems like everything's even from this morning is slightly different. Just in the last hour, it feels like stuff has bloomed just a little bit more. You will kick my ass, mods. Roasted. Yeah, go fuck off, dude. Dude, keep on making accounts, man. I'm just gonna keep blocking them. Good to see you, Jacqueline. Keep making accounts with stupid fucking names. Keep it up. Gonna do the fucking whack-a-troll now. It's not a holiday. It's not like a bank holiday per se, because everything is open today, Des. So this is the Gatspo Bridge. I have been to the Highline. Check out my replays. But the Highline last week. Yes, there's no bike riding on the footpaths here. So this is the Gatspo Bridge. This replaces the original bridge from 1858. This was built in the 1860s with all the leftover rock. That's all the leftover Manhattan schist when they were building the park. But here is a very famous vista. We have the Plaza Hotel right over there. 432 Park Avenue up there. Welcome to the pond. No special name, just called the pond. But this was the area where the Mandarin duck used to hang out, was right here. So the Mandarin duck knew his real estate. That Lawrence, I believe, you know what, Lawrence, I really don't know, man. We're not talking about that, man. Oh no! Somebody forgot their glasses here. I hope somebody finds their glasses. Oh no. Yes, all the water levels here are controlled. This is all New York City tap water right here. But we can empty this all out and work on it. And back in the day, back when the park first opened up in 1858, they used to lower the level of the water just a little bit so people would go ice skating on it. And this water feature here would pass underneath us and make its way over here to the Kate Wallman rink. And you see now the water ends right about here, but the water used to continue on and pool where the ice skating rink is today. And that was a very popular ice skating spot right over there. But let's continue on. Let's continue on. It's New York City tap water. I wouldn't consider it drinkable because there's turtles and geese and stuff like that in the water. So, you know, geese poop and everything. So I wouldn't consider the water clean, but I did not know any of the trees per se. So that I'm not very good at horticulturists. There, hello, cup of Joe for you. Welcome. I'm not too well versed on that. I should be though. That's something I should memorize. Beautiful day. There you go, Cliff. Hello, Robert. And hello, Zaur. off to your annual CAT scan. Well, good luck with the CAT scan there, Ivy Lynn. Have a great day. Looks like Kate Woolman Rink is closed. They might be getting ready to transition for the summer season. And Mike with a $20 super chat. Mike, thank you so much for appreciating me. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the $20 super chat. You rock, Mike, definitely. Legend. Absolute legend. Yes, I had a bagel, sausage, egg, and cheese on a plain bagel. Just had that. So nice, Mike, indeed. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, look at this. I could swear this tree didn't look this good a few hours ago. Good to see you, Abby. Abby recorded some of that snow falling in the Netherlands earlier today. So Abby, I hope you're nice and warm. It was snowing something ridiculous. Oh really? Didn't know that, Colette. That's right, Wilbs. So this is the Kate Woolman Rink. And of course our skyline of a Billionaire's Row. Yeah, YouTube takes 30% of the super chat. So we'll start out from the west. The Twin Towers, that's the Time Warner Center. This building right here, this is 220 Central Park South. This right here, this is the Central Park South Tower, also known as the Normstrom Building. Right here, this is 157 West 57th Street. This super thin building here, this is the thinnest skyscraper in the world. This is the Steinway Building. 432 Park Avenue, right up there. It's cold and it's crazy, Abby. Yeah, you got some spring snowstorms out there. But I don't mind the 30%, guys. I don't mind the 30%, to be honest. So, and Sarshek with a $2 super chat. The broke biscotti fixed income club. Hey, Sarshek, always appreciated. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Good to see you, Sarah. So it looks like Kate Woolman Rink is finishing up for the season. And yeah, I don't know what they're going to put in there this year because Victorian Gardens is no more. That's right, Mike. Thank you so much. So right back over here. Let's walk around this here. So the Empire State Building we cannot see from here because it's a little bit further down, but Empire State Building is straight down this way here at 34th Street. No flight sim tonight. Probably just gonna go home and sleep. So the Steinway Tower is like 1,400 feet tall or 1,300 feet tall. It's something stupid like that. It has the highest width to height ratio of any skyscraper in the world. It's a perfect day for a tour. And Wilbs with a £5 super chat. Thanks for joining the 5 pounder club there, Wilbs. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Just for that, we have to see Balto. We have to see Balto now. We have to see Balto. Bon tarte, bon tarte. Park is beginning to fill up with people. More and more people coming out. Let's make our way. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do a little, like a loop within a loop here. I'm gonna do a loop within a loop. Look at all these beautiful plants beginning to bloom. Isn't Balto the sequel to Anastasia? No, Balto is just a sled dog that saved 220 children's lives in Nome, Alaska in the winter of 1925. And Mossy with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining the $5 club. You guys are absolute legends. Here's the Chess and Checkers house. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome on into the show. Here's the Chess and Checkers house. Formerly Kid Mountain. The only formal area for children to play in when the park first opens up in 1858. No, motorbikes are not allowed in the park. Electric bikes are fine, but no motorbikes. The most photographed area of Central Park is Bethesda Terrace. Good to see you, Shayla, out there in Richmond, Virginia. And thank you, Mossy. Thanks for joining the $5 club. So this is the dairy. So this is the one of 4 original buildings designed for Central Park, designed by Calvert Vaux. And it's currently under refurbishment. But this is the Central Park gift shop where you could buy Central Park perfume. And what does Central Park smell like? Lavender. Which part of Central Park is the Pigeon Lady scene from Home Alone? Not that far from here. Good to see you, Flash Gordon. Not that far from here. From this direction here is just on the other side over there. Not that far. And the Gatsbo Bridge, that was the beginning of the montage where Kevin started running around the city. Yep, lavender. Here's 65th Street. Here's a live stream where I recreate the Pigeon Lady scene, but I might have to do that in the near future. I'll recreate it again. Oh yeah. What a glorious day, guys. I'm so happy you have all tuned in and joined me today. So let's see, let me show you something that is older than Central Park. Let me show you something that is older than Central Park, something that was placed here in 1811. In 1811, we imposed the grid plan on the island of Manhattan. And in that original grid plan, there were no big parks, there were no big areas to recreate. There were just little plazas here and there. Good to see you, Matthew, with a £5 super chat. Thanks for enjoying my stories. Thanks for joining the £5 club. By the 1850s, the city of New York realizes we need a park. We need to be on par with London or Paris. And so in the 1850s, around 1854, 1855, they begin acquiring land for what is today's Central Park. And Myrna Bergen with a $5 super chat. I love the wide angle too, Myrna. Thank you so much for joining the $5 club. The Delacorte Theater is opening up in just a few weeks. The Delacorte Theater is opening up in just a few weeks. But when they started laying out the grid plan, beginning in 1811, it was like a 2-year process from 1811 to 1813. John Randall Jr. was the surveyor. And at every major intersection, he had to place a bolt or a kind of a monument, like a stone monument, to where all the major intersections of this grid plan were. You're more than welcome, Alex. So in the early 2000s, they were wondering, are there any of these grid markers left? And they found one. So here is the last grid marker bolt. Good to see you, Griff. Yes, there used to be an African-American village called Seneca Village, and we're going to go up there. There's some beautiful cherry blossom trees up there. So we will be going to Seneca Village today. We will be going to Seneca Village. But here, ladies and gentlemen, the last grid marker bolt in existence. placed here by John Randall Jr. himself. We know this is a grid marker bolt because there's a little bit of mercury at the bottom of it. But welcome to the corner of 6th Avenue and 65th Street. And you see 6th Avenue lines up perfectly with this. You're more than welcome, Mike. You're more than welcome, everyone. So that's the last grid marker bolt right there. And it's still here today. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here because there are some beautiful cherry blossom trees blooming down over there. So that's where we're going to go to next. And let me just adjust this here. Hold on one second. Yeah, Seneca Village is a pretty sad story. I think, Lawrence, I think the bolt is already a Pokestop. I think it is a Pokestop, actually. Yeah, the story of Seneca Village is pretty messed up. It was one of the first free African-American villages here in the United States. And the town really began to come together in the 18-teens, 1825. Well, in 1812, the reservoir is built, and that kind of messed up the town of Seneca Village. But when Central Park was announced, then they had to get out, and there was stories put out in the media, basically saying that these people were vagrants. They were not paying property tax, and that could be hardly from the truth. These people owned their property. Everyone was in good standing when it comes to property tax. And using eminent domain, they were kicked out amongst a couple other businesses that were here within the park. There was an Irish pig farm near Seneca Village. There was a German family-owned rock quarry. That's where the sheep's meadow is today. Good to see you, Ben. Professor Dutch, hardly. Look at these beautiful trees, guys. Look at this. The New York Times even wrote an article about the N-word village, which was horrible. Yes, you should get college credit for these live streams. I'm working on that. I'll see you later, Flash Gordon. Don't work too hard, man. Oh, what a beautiful day here in Central Park. Truly blessed to be here right now. Oh, here's the native flora, the Deneen slope here. Native meadow here. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. I would love to visit UK, Paul, but I have nothing planned as of yet. I gotta get my finances in order before I begin traveling again. I'm very blessed to say that thanks to you guys with your super chats and your PayPals, you guys prevented me from going into debt. So I was very close in November. I was very close to falling into debt, but thanks to you guys, I have been able to tread water and keep my head above water. So thank you so much, guys. You guys have no idea. It is a beautiful day in the park. Ken, good to see you. Look at all the cherry blossoms. Look at all the blooming down there. And look how everyone, it looks like a postcard. It doesn't look real. Look at this. Hello, Adventure Kid from Utah. Welcome. Yeah, no, you guys helped tremendously, guys. And I really can't thank you guys enough. You guys literally helped me stay out of debt. So thank you so much. That's why I like to give you guys my all. I like to give you guys my everything whenever I do these live streams. Oh yeah, it's beautiful here. Din din. It is beautiful here. Oh, Central Park has a lot of great hiking areas, Ben. Especially out by the Rambles. Nice little elevation changes over there. Remember that, you know, Central Park is hilly. Manhattan is short, is derived from the Native American word Mannahatta, which means land of many hills. That does look like a postcard, right? Let's go say hello to Balto. Let's go say hello to our favorite dog, Balto. You're more than welcome, man. We're just starting, guys. We are just starting. Here's my friend. Look at this guy. He's always so cool, hanging on out here in this bit of Manhattan schist. To the indomitable spirit of the sled dog. Here he is, folks. Here he is, Balto. Good to see you there, Phyllis. Right there. So in the winter of 1925, Balto was the final lead sled dog of a 32-dog sled dog team. So he was the last lead dog. There was another dog that led before him that actually did more miles than Balto, but Balto got all the attention because he was the last one. He was the one that delivered the antidote to diphtheria to the children of Nome, Alaska. I love Balto. Let's check out these trees down here. I think people want to say hello to Balto, so we're gonna let them say hello to Balto right now.
So this one is, my daughter grabbed it from my hand. She tried to act like she wasn't looking at me. And
Look at these trees, guys. I swear to God, these trees look better now. These trees look better now than a few hours ago. I swear to God. I was here at 9 in the morning, and I could swear these trees are looking better just an hour later. Good to see you home, doing great. Thank you so much, Robert. I did gorgeous, right, guys? Let's zoom in on this a little bit here. Let's zoom in on this a little bit, away from the children, obviously. Good to see you, Savannah. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? They do. Do they really open with the sun? They have to, because I swear to God, they look different as they did at 9 o'clock this morning. Good to see you, ZZ. Welcome. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little loop. We're gonna turn around here. Going great there, Savannah. And the sun is so warm. Oh, guys, I am blessed to take you guys here on our little walk around Central Park. Oh, and we have a musician playing. Hello, Walt Disney's tuning on in from Las Vegas. Welcome, Walt Disney. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at every single day. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man had a dream, and that's a start. He follows his dream with his mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. You hear the saxophone guy? Me too. We're gonna go up and say hello to him. We're gonna go say hello to the saxophone guy. Good to see you, Rajan. Bright sunshine indeed on this amazingly stellar day. So don't say that, Mike. It's perfectly fine. So Central Park is 843 acres large, 341 hectares large, 843 acres. It's a 51 block deep park. The perimeter, I'm always unsure. I want to say it's 7 mile perimeter, but it starts at 59th Street, goes all the way up to 110th Street, between 8th and 5th Avenues. And again, Central Park has 27,000 trees, 9,000 benches, 142 miles of drainage pipes. Yep, 51 block deep park. Let me get some money ready for this guy. I like his energy. I like his energy. You can get lost. That's the whole point of Central Park, is to get lost in it. The whole point of Central Park is to get lost in it. A lot of the A lot of the concepts for forced perspective that they use in Walt Disney World were actually pioneered here in Central Park. Let's enjoy some music.
What's your day looking like?
Hey, man. Okay, he's talking. He's talking with a friend there. We'll let him talk to a friend. Let's make our way over to the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. There's some food trucks in here, Anne. Mostly along the perimeter. Mostly along the avenues. So there's many stations around here, Zaire. There are many train stations around here. It's around 8 miles if you walk the perimeter. If you walk all the pedestrian pathways, that's 58 miles or 93 kilometers. Exactly. You can find your way around using Google Maps, or if you look at the light poles, they give you an idea of where you are on the grid. And Shayla with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Shayla, for joining the $5 club. I don't know who was playing the music, Jeremy. I did not know. So pretty had to put me on your TV. Thank you so much. So when you make your way around the park, you will see these guys right here. These kind of tell you where you are in the park. I forget how the second 2 digits work, but the first 2 digits are your streets. So we're on 67th Street, and we're closer to 5th Avenue right now. But that's a little way to, a little trick if you do get lost here in the park. I forget how the avenues work. I forget it's like a code. As we approach Literary Walk, this is the southern entrance to the mall, and the mall is the only straight pathway in all of Central Park. Yeah, GPS. Remember, there was no GPS when this park opened up. So Second Avenue, again, the park is between 5th and 8th Avenues. So Second Avenue is a bit of a walk from here. Here's Shakespeare here at Literary Walk. Scowling look, he never smiles. I wish he would smile once in a blue. Have a great day, Ken. And that was Shakespeare we just saw. And then on the other side of Literary Walk, being protected by NYPD, still being protected by NYPD, that's right over there, that's Columbus. That's Christopher Columbus right over there. The last 2 digits increase as one moves towards the center of the park. Thank you so much, Nibble. Not for walking in fog. I love walking in fog around here. So welcome. Oh, look at the trees just coming in. Here it is, the only straight pathway in all of Central. Here is the mall. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thanks so much for the crosstown street info. So, Sir Walter Scott, and over here, Robert Burns. He wrote the song Auld Lang Syne. So right here, you're seeing one of the largest groves of great American elm trees outside of Washington, D.C. There's roughly 300 lawn here in this section of the mall. You could find around 3,000 great American elm trees all across Central Park. These trees are original. These trees date back to the 1850s. They were planted here between 1855 and 1856. And yeah, they are truly gorgeous as they begin to blossom in. So they are statues of ladies. Let me show you, Lawrence. Up until about a year and a half ago, there were no statues of actual famous women here in the park. They were, in a sense, mythological women. You had Juliet, You have Alice in Wonderland. You have your Angel of the Waters. And no, there's no maps posted. There's maps here and there, but there's not really maps everywhere. But there are maps posted around, and I'll point one out when we see one. But many statues of famous men, no statues of famous women until recently. On the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 25th Amendment, we have now this statue. And this is the Women's Rights Pioneers statue. And I'm so happy this is here. Let me show you some of the hidden messaging here in the statue. So this meeting never happened. This is an imaginary meeting. But these amazing, strong women are debating their sentiments. Sojourner Truth, Susan B. Anthony, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. And this statue here was, again, it was unveiled on the 100th anniversary of the 25th Amendment, giving the women the right to vote. But I just love this statue. They're like debating, and look at this, guys. Look really close. So the ladies here are around the table, debating the laws, debating the issues for women. But then we look down here, and look at this. They have their Declaration of Sentiments. So cool. I really do love this statue a lot. It really is a great statue, yeah. Now, they're not playing bridge. No, they're not playing bridge. But if you guys want to hear more about this awesome statue, scan that QR code and make sure that's clear for you guys. There you go. Scan that QR code and you can hear some actors and actresses describe this amazing statue. Yes, my inner feminist too approves of that. And look, oh, we have our saxophone guy. We have. Oh, did you scan the QR code, Lawrence? Absolutely brilliant statue, I have to agree. It is amazing out here, guys. It is amazing out here. Thank goodness for all of it. Yeah, NYC patrols the park very vigorously, especially at night. So, not too much to go on. I don't know about that, Paul. Absolutely, Sarge. Absolutely. So you don't need a license to sell anything in the mall. You don't need a license to play music here in Central Park. If you need to be amplified, though, you do need a permit for that. You're hugging everyone. Hello from cold and rainy Warsaw. Good to see you, Gradznia. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Yep, Central Park does have its own police station. Yes, it does. The wind is getting naughty. The deeper we get in the park, the less wind it should be. This guy has been here since I was here at 9:15 this morning. So this is the band shell. This is the Nuremberg band shell right over there. Currently under refurbishment. Lots of bad incidents in the park, especially in the 90s. It was pretty dangerous to be in the park in the 90s. Well, at night in the 90s. No, the movie The Warriors was filmed in, what was that there? Van Cortlandt Park, up in the Bronx, and down in Coney Island. The official sound of New York City. Thank you. He just jams all day. I love it. He just jams out all day. That guy's been here since 9:15 this morning, and he's gonna be here all day. Yeah, a little bit of it was filmed in Riverside Park when the what was that there? The baseball Furies do the chase. So right here, the Nuremberg band shell. So many things. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix, an unknown Bob Dylan, all performed right there amongst many, many other bands. So now we are entering the most photographed area of Central Park, and this is the Bethesda Terrace. He had his 1 minute of fame, yeah. Yes. Hello, Jack. Welcome. This is beautiful out here, guys. Wow. It's like even more beautiful than this morning. So we always do Bethesda Terrace in two parts. We first see the view from the terrace itself, and then we walk through the arcade. And I'm pretty sure there's a musician down below in the arcade. Here in the sandstone, this landscape here was designed by Jacob Ray Mould. And the Angel of the Waters fountain was the first public commission work for the city of New York, designed by a woman. The Angel of the Waters was designed by Emma Stubbins. So let's do it. Let's see it. The fountain's turned on, everyone. The fountain was not on this morning. Oh my God, the fountain's turned on. Look at it.
We're gonna walk down through the park.
It's not cold, Diane. It's not cold at all. The fountain's turned. The fountain was not on when I was here at 9 in the morning.
You have to.
Nope, this is not the fountain from Chicago there, Lawrence.
That's what the train's for.
That fountain's in Chicago. The opening to Married with Children. And we got some rowboats. They're renting out rowboats today. Wow, everything's getting back to normal. All that's missing is the guy who blows the gigantic bubbles. That's all that's missing. And look at how the blooming trees frame the shot. Look at how it frames the shot perfectly. The polar bear and jump in the fountain, Volvo. I gotta stay dry. Let me put my microphone down in my shirt here. So many movies, Sarge, so many movies have been filmed here. So many movies. Over 325 different TV shows and movies have been filmed here. Boo-hoo the Fool, hello. And Big Dog Pound with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Big Dog, for the $5 club there, man. Thanks for joining the $5 club. And I am having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for joining on in, and thank you so much for the super chat. Absolutely, Din. Phyllis, you are here right now with me through the power of the internet. Let's walk through the arcade. So if you ever saw the movie The Avengers, here's where the Avengers teleport from, right here. This is also almost the very center of Manhattan Island. That's a very fun little mistake right there. Is it true I get most income from subs? I guess, Lawrence. I don't know where you're going with that question, man. One is the Manchurian Candidate. All right, let's walk through the arcade, everyone, and check out those 15,000 hand-painted tiles The Milton tiles are coming up next. So the turtles live downtown, John. The Ninja Turtles live down in Chinatown. Okay, Lawrence, I'm not going to talk about that, man. Yeah, Ninja Turtles live downtown. They're in Chinatown. So now let's walk through the arcade. Just ditched my studio audience. Let's walk down into the arcade. Let's say hello to the owl. Hello, Owly Owl. The Owly Owl is here. And in honor of, for all you guys who like Halloween, there's the the witch on the broom. All right. And ooh, the bathrooms are open here too. The bathrooms were not open this morning. Wow, everything's opening up here in the park. Okay, I'm going to be quiet, and we're going to enjoy the scene here in Bethesda Arcade. Here we go, guys. A perfect song, right, guys? Every time I hear that song here in the park, I get a little emotional. Good to see you, Robin. Welcome to Bethesda Terrace. There she is, our Angel of the Waters fountain. I'm so happy she's turned on. Our Angel of the of the Croton Aquifer, the first freshwater system for the city of New York, which was then just the island of Manhattan. Her hand is outstretched, blessing the waters of Bethesda. That's right, a respectable lady in the 1870s, 1872. Did not show that much leg. Good to see you there, Craig, and good to see you there, Manny. It is beautiful outside. This fountain references the Gospel of John. And you gotta love it. Oh. Between the guy playing Imagine and seeing the fountain turned on, I'm a little emotional right now. Yeah, pets are allowed here in the park. Dogs are allowed here in the park, on leash, obviously. But, you know, well-behaved dogs, usually, if they're not on a leash, you know, people in general don't care. Some more beautiful blossoming trees here. Good to see you, Big Tony. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way up the east side of the park. And we're going to go as far as the reservoir now. We're going to go all the way up to about 95th Street. It was a hoot, Deming. It was a lot of fun. Every live stream with me is a hoot. Every live stream is a hoot. Every live stream. Ooh, look at the geese. The geese is like, it's no longer my park. Ooh, the kids are messing with the geese. You might not want to do that. Yeah, see, ooh, don't do this, guys. Don't do that. They will attack. They will. I have seen geese attack people. It is not fun. The beautiful twin towers of the San Remo apartments, off in the distance. Love my building on stilts vlog. Awesome. You might not want to mess with him. Don't be that kid, because those ducks are gonna attack. Never a dull moment. You're close to here, but you're at school. Can't walk over to the pool. Come on out. It's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous out here in the park. As we now make our way over, we're going to go to the conservatory waters now. Beverly Stills lived at the San Remo. Awesome. The only ones I knew who lived at the San Remo was when they were married, Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. And the Geese is getting harassment, and the Geese is going to flip out on them soon. Ooh, the Low Boathouse is reopened. And look at this gorgeous tree right here. Wow, all the trees are just going nuts here. Beautiful thing here. I was rooting for the Geese, Matthew. I was rooting for the Geese. Yeah, Canadian geese are protected. Yes, they are. If a parks person would have seen that kid running around, So now we're going to walk underneath. Oh, really? Steve Martin has an apartment at the San Remo? I didn't know that. Steve Martin. I love Steve Martin. Look at the colors up there. Wow. Beautiful colors out here in the park. Good to see you, Will. Oh, look at this, guys. We're making our way up to go see Alice in Wonderland right now. So that's our next destination. They would, Craig, they would. That's right, Bluesy. We're going to go say hello and hang out with them for a little bit. Hanging with Alice, the Mad Hatter, the rabbit, the white rabbit. You want to see me sit in a toadstool? So this is the conservatory water. And let's go see Hans. When you look at, you realize how much you miss in Central Park. It has a lot. Central Park has lots of nooks and crannies in it and lots of little things you could discover. He just jumped tree to that tree. Yeah, Alice is always. Here's our friend Hans. Here's Hans Christian Andersen. Hanging on out. How we doing, Hans? And guess what he's reading? Guess what he's reading to the little duck? He's reading The Ugly Duckling. Look at that. Hans is having. Hans, are you having fun grabbing my charger cable? Hans grabbed my charging cable. Used to sail a boat in here. I always wanted to sail a boat in here, never did. Hello, Moishin. So here's the conservatory water. Most of us New Yorkers know it as the model boat pond. And no boats being piloted at the moment. Good to see you, Arcade Games. Don't work too hard, Arcade. Good to see you. Not Hans Solo, Hans Christian Andersen. And now coming up is our lovely Alice in Wonderland statue. Don't you love New York? Me too. Don't you love Central Park? Me too. You've seen this house in Copenhagen. Yeah, you know, this is styled probably off of a house out in Europe somewhere. They did use this in the movie Stuart Little 2. This is the boat chase scene is right here. And they put an arch down on that end of the pond that, as you see, is not real. But they constructed this boathouse in Hollywood almost at full size for the movie. Oh, Hans, you mean? Okay, awesome. You've seen his house in Copenhagen and like his work. Awesome. I wouldn't mind visiting the Hans Christian Andersen house one day. It is beautiful. It's Central Park. All right, let's go say hello. This is what not to do if you're a tourist. Yeah, there's a Little Mermaid statue over by the Delacorte Theater. No, there's no fish in this water here, but in the other bits of water features, they are fish. You and some friends used to hide under the mushroom? Really? You could fit underneath the mushroom? That's kind of amazing. So this is the Margarita Delacorte Memorial. This is a gift for the children of the city of New York. This statue was designed and created by José de Kieft. He is a friend of Picasso's. And the money put together was from George Delacorte. George Delacorte was the founder of Dell Publishing. And he was a bit of a philanthropist. And this statue was commissioned in 1959. Just a couple of years later, he will build the Delacorte Theater, not that far from here. And thanks to him, we have Shakespeare in the park. And George Delacorte does make an appearance in the statue. He's the Mad Hatter. Look at the trees around here. Absolutely gorgeous. There's always people. You know what, Wills? This is the most people I've seen in the statue in probably a year. Like, I haven't seen the statue this crowded in years, or in a year. Your fantastic encounter inspired Central Park, inspired us for a short walk this evening. Awesome. Come on out to Central Park. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. Just gotta wait for these people to finish their photo, and then we'll say hello to Alice. It's a very calm space. Yes. There it is. Alice holding court. There's George Delacorte playing the Mad Hatter. In the wintertime, there's somebody who puts a little scarf around the kitten's neck. I'll see you later, Alice. I'll see you in a couple of days. Let's continue on. Look at this tree, ladies and gentlemen. Just wow. Just wow. Yeah, wait time for Alice wasn't too bad. A little bit better than the Magic Kingdom. Good to see you, Hussein. That hair looks like Margaret Hamilton, maybe. I don't know. Where's the caterpillar? I don't think he's on the statue, come to think of it, Will. I don't think the caterpillar is on the statue. We have a Fly Nyan helicopter flying over us, with the people's legs and limbs hanging out the side of it. It is beautiful. I'm so happy I could show this to you. Hello, Sean from Ireland. Oh, somebody lost their kite in that tree. There was a cat, yes. I don't know. They called Cheshire cat? I don't know. So now we're making our way up towards the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And what we're going to do is I guess we'll say hello to Cleopatra's Needle before making our way all the way up to the reservoir. And then we're going to walk up and around the reservoir. Yeah, Charlie Brown lost his kite again. Charlie Brown, maybe. Well, that's a Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. Good to see you, Dirty. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Ah. This is so amazing seeing this place come together. It's the Metropolitan Museum of Art right there. Metropolitan Museum of Art has almost as many art pieces as Central Park has trees. 26,000 pieces of artifacts and art can be found inside of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. You know, I do not know how many underpasses are here in the park. I want to say I've heard 28, but I'm probably wrong. I know there's 36 bridges in Central Park, but the arches may not count for bridges. But those arches are made from wood, stone, and cast iron. Until Paris. And good to see you, Debbie. Watching while working. Don't work too hard. That is a lot of art, Susan. I highly recommend getting lost in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's always a fun spot to get lost. And I can honestly say, in the Metropolitan, you're obsessed with underground tunnels. I feel that. 3 acres large. Let's go up and over. Hello. So the Metropolitan Museum of Art's right here. Metropolitan Museum of Art is technically the only building inside of Central Park. I know, Sean, it is fantastic seeing people out and about. Fantastic. Yeah, Law Girl. I think it's about a month ahead there, Law Girl. Good to see you out there in Toronto, or Northern Ontario, Canada. It is a beautiful day in New York. So somebody earlier was asking about, are there maps here in the park? And there are some maps in the park, not very many. My favorite part of Central Park will have to be the Great Lawn. Not Great Lawn, Sheep's Meadow. Sheep's Meadow is my favorite spot in the park. There's a subway run under the park. In parts it does. The Q train kind of runs underneath the park. So let's get a little update. So we started, I had my lunch right here, and then we walked through up the pathway, Gatsbo Bridge. We walked up the path to the dairy, then over here to the grid marker bolt. We went across, went to Balto, did a little loop, came underneath, went to the mall, walked the mall, Bethesda Terrace, looped underneath that. Then we walked over here to the side, to the conservatory water. Now we walked up this pathway here, and now we're here at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And we're gonna make our way all the way up and over right now. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna make our way back south along the west side of the park. So we're along the 5th Avenue side here. So this is the east side of the park. There's an amazing rooftop art area on the roof. I remember when they made a house of bamboo and they had it on the roof. That was pretty cool. Those fly nigh on helicopters, man. They should keep those things over water. It's a fly nigh on helicopter doing there. photography tour right now. They're really flying slow over the park. And that's a live stream I want to do. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. I did that once on Periscope many years ago. So I would love to do it here on YouTube. And there's Cleopatra's Needle right there. And as predicted, the large loop roll is 6.4 miles. Yeah, sounds about right. 6.4 miles. The main loop, the main drive. I'm not going to run around the marathon. I'm not going to run around the reservoir like the marathon man, no. Yes. Oh, this guy needs money. Hello, Melly. Yes, you can rent a bike here in the park along 59th Street. Hello, W2. Good to see you, Trisha. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on that. That's from a musical. That's definitely from a musical. I love New York. So straight ahead is the Great Lawn. But right now, look at this beautiful vista here. Good to see you, Gregory. Look at those beautiful cherry blossoms. Cleopatra's Needle. And Cleopatra of the oldest artifact in any New York City park, dating back to 1450 BC. Right, perfect timing, right? It's all a movie set, guys. It's not real. Perfect acoustics. Yeah, no electronics needed. No. Look at this, guys. This is gorgeous. I think the Washington Monument was inspired by this. Yeah, around 3,000 years. Cleopatra was born like 1,500 years before this obelisk was even created. And this obelisk was created for King Ramses III. Brought over here in the 1860s. I'll see you later there, Will. Have a great day. Just gotta. There you go. Music from the movie The Shadow of Your Smile. Jane. I think somebody else also said that too. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are. See, this is what I love about the audience. A sophisticated audience is an audience that is paying attention. And you guys are proving it today. Look at these beautiful trees down here. From the Sandpiper. You guys are on the money here with the... See? You guys know more than the tour guide. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Do we have a Kids Bop concert happening? Yeah, there's some kind of kids concert going on over there. Oh wow, that's pretty cool, Paul. I vaguely remember that. I missed the Times Square Discovery Center though. They had one of the big New Year's balls in there, and you could touch it. Yeah, Sean, I saw some rowboats out in the lake. So the Low Boathouse is doing some business. Wow, the Sandpiper with Elizabeth Taylor, for real? Dude. And actually, it's the first time I'm seeing them rent boats since 2019. So it's a beautiful sight, seeing them rent out boats from the Low Boathouse. Look at these trees we're coming up on, ladies and gentlemen. And the restaurant is open too, Trisha, yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Look at these trees over there. Look, you saw it. Awesome, Nana. You saw the Sandpiper. Now I'm going to have to see the Sandpiper. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time. I haven't seen that movie in probably like 15 years. Life is good again. Look at these beauties over here. And you know, the funny thing is I walked up here with my couple from Atlanta. So I'm like, I'm coming back up here again. And I swear to God, the trees look better now than they did at 10 o'clock this morning. Look at these beauties. Good to see you there, Nirvana fan. Welcome. We're going to be here for a little bit. We're going to be here for like another hour or so. I do mean the trees. Yes, I do. Because they're just screaming out right now. They're just so excited. These trees are so excited right now. It's a beautiful day here in New York. A beautiful day. Let's make our way up along the reservoir. Let's walk along the reservoir. That's Sakura, right? Right, Lawrence? Isn't that cool? There's some more up by the reservoir here. So that's where we're gonna go. Sandpiper is one of Burton and Taylor's best movies. Oh, that's right. I haven't seen that movie. I forgot Elizabeth Taylor was in that film. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Good to see you, Ian. Welcome. Our magnolia trees. Kate, I have no idea what tree's what. So I really don't know what tree's what. So if you know the tree, let me know. Same cold weather in Liverpool. It's okay. Liverpool. Come on, welcome, Diana. Liverpool, come on and breathe the air in Liverpool. You met Elizabeth Taylor, but she was drowsy, okay? You're more than welcome, Walt. Thanks for hanging on out. So this is the reservoir pump house. The bees are definitely pollinating. That is for sure. This is the Southgate house here at the reservoir. And the reservoir, the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir, does predate the park. It was built in 1811. Hello, Constantine. Hello from your grandma, Alexandria. Privyet, Alexandria. Privyet. from Central Park. You're more than welcome, Kenya. It might be haunted. You never know. It might be haunted. I'm assuming they had these fences out because of the bikes. Yeah. Yeah, Liz Taylor. I mean, come on. Liz Taylor. One of those beautiful women in the world. You also got a lot of cherry blossoms in the UK with a tiny puff of wind. Yeah, I know. Sarah, that's why I'm getting out now. The wind kind of does the same thing here in New York, too. Yep, New York City used to get its drinking water from this receiving reservoir here. The Croton Aquifer is about 90 miles to the north of New York City. And that was our first water system, which then just supplied Manhattan Island with drinking water. It was just Manhattan Island was the city. Good to see you, Susie. Beautiful afternoon for this tour. Welcome aboard. Thanks so much for tuning on in. Welcome to the show. Scientists have guessed how long will the current reservoir, how long will that last if they had to put it into service for Manhattan Island? And they estimated about 6 hours. They would go through that water. Right now, the reservoir only supplies the park with all of its water features. Good to see you, Gloria. Welcome. Gloria. Da, da, da. I think you're on the run now. Da, da, da. I think you don't remember, but it's something that I said. All those voices in my head screaming Gloria. Absolutely, Debbie. I'm glad you're tuning on in during work. I almost got singing it, man. I almost went into full singing mode. Good to see you, Yash. Peak GTA vibes, yeah. Look at that beautiful reservoir. Good to see you, Gregory. Thank you so much for enjoying the stream. I don't see any birds nesting as of right now, but if I see any, I'll definitely point them out. You will see the time in the chat. The time appears in the chat every about 10 minutes. There is a zoo in the park. Yes, there is. And actually, The Urbanist did a fantastic live stream at the Central Park Zoo a couple of months ago. So definitely check that out. And across the street, there is the Guggenheim Museum, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright back in 1954. And tanti saluti, Pietro. Buongiorno, Italy. Tanti saluti. There's a John Cassavetes film named Gloria. Really? Didn't know that. You're more than welcome, Trisha. It's 1:47 here in New York right now. Thank you so much for the time check. Yes, I am in Central Park. Last time I checked. Hey, the water is blue, right? We're looking for the coyote right now, Robert. We're in the coyotes' territory right now. So on average, about 500,000 people could visit Central Park any day. You danced at the arch stage that John Lennon danced on. Interesting. Yeah, lots of birds around. Look at this corridor here. We're coming through right here. This is gorgeous right here. What was that Nightbot talking about? It's giving you the time, the temperature, the weather conditions, and don't forget, if you like this nonsense, make sure you hit that thumbs up. As we come up onto the Cooper Hewitt Museum of Architecture and Design, one of the last mansions along Fifth Avenue. Technically, the park closes at 1 o'clock in the morning, but there's no way to really close the park completely. So if a police officer does see you here in the park, he will ask you to leave, but you won't be you won't be given a ticket or anything like that. They normally just ask you to leave. Yeah, transient beauty, right? Very fleeting moment here with the trees blossoming. So there is, that's where Andrew Carnegie used to live, right over there. And today that is the Cooper Hewitt Museum of Architecture and Design. You miss New York City. Well, Louise, you are here through the power of the internet. Welcome. This is not nonsense. Thank you so much, Sarge. Yeah, wait, Orchid, wait until we get to the other side of the reservoir. There's some gorgeous reservoir. So right now we're walking towards the north, and we're gonna walk up and then over across to the other side of the reservoir. Check it in from Jamaica. Good to see you from Jamaica. My feet are doing fantastic, Diana. After this, I have a long train ride. I gotta go down to Coney Island after this. Just tour around 3 o'clock, and then I gotta head on down to Coney. And I might live stream down there, not 100% sure, because I have some business to do down there, have some work to do down there today. Tomorrow, we are going to Prospect Park and the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Hello, Robert. Now, when we cross over when we cross across the reservoir, we will encounter a bad cell phone spot. So please hang on in there when we get into the bad signal area. Oh, and I'm in Coney. We're going to be in Coney on Friday to see the opening of Coney Island. So we're going to go to the Blessing of the Rides on Friday morning. Yeah, it's warm today. I'm in a t-shirt already. I might stream it on Coney later. It depends, Wilbs. I have some work I have to do up there. I do not know how long the work is going to take. But if I'm finished in time for sunset, we might do a sunset up there today. You're more than welcome, Joe. Nah, I'm not tired. I feel great. Even though I have been at it since 9 o'clock this morning. Look at these beauties. Yo, what a lovely shade of pink. Oh my God. Yeah, they don't. It almost doesn't look real. It looks like it's like painted on there. Oh. Walking is good for you. Yes, it is. It enables me to drink all the beer I drink. It is beautiful, yeah. Yeah, Wilbs, it feels wonderful in here. I imagine all the trees pink, right? All right, so now we're coming to this spot. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to come into a spot. The signal is not the best, so please hang in there if we do lose the signal, because when we cross the northern part of the reservoir, there's a little bit of a dropout spot, so please be patient. I will come back. I will come back no matter what. But once we get around in a few minutes. So we saw a couple little squirrels. We saw a couple of little squirrels up here. I will definitely point them out if I see another one. So I'm at about 95th Street right now. Never been to Central Park. Gotta come out to Central Park next time you visit Orchid. Absolutely. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. No, no red squirrels. No, the most you might see a black squirrel, you might see a white squirrel, but they're all gray or brown. The white squirrels are very elusive, and black squirrels too are rather elusive. So if you do see those type of squirrels, definitely take a picture of them. They're a little special. Now the park does look amazing. It is amazing. Other than the autumn, this is the best time to come out here. I love it in spring because I could come out here every day now. I could come out probably every day this week and next week, and the park's gonna look different. My Easter was fantastic, Frank. I hope you had a fantastic albino. Yes, albino squirrels are very elusive. Absolutely, Wilbs. Some more of these little pink guys over here. I don't know what these are, but they certainly look cool. They certainly look cool. Right, you got black and brown squirrels over there in Georgia. Yeah, I've seen those down there in Georgia. Get the chalk out so we can decorate the floor. I don't have any sidewalk chalk. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome out there in Warsaw. Come on out to New York. Have I been to India for like an hour? I've been to India. When I flew out to Sri Lanka, we had a connecting flight leaving Mumbai. Exactly, Frank. Exactly, Wilbs. I think Prospect Park is the best also, Frank. Everything Olmsted and Vaux couldn't do in Central Park, they did in Prospect Park. And we're going to be in Prospect Park tomorrow. You saw a red squirrel in one of Manhattan's parks. Awesome. Those are very elusive. All right, we're coming to the cell phone droppage area. Or maybe it's not down there. Maybe it's only up there. But let's see what happens here. Again, if we lose the cell phone signal, please bear with me. I will be back. I will be back. I'm not going to go anywhere. Sometimes you see squirrels with a reddish black and brown mix. Maybe ABX girl. All of us Brooklynites love Prospect Park more than Central Park. Look at this guy. Gorgeous. John Lennon used to love to walk here, absolutely. John Lennon loved New York because he could be a regular human being like me and you. Put on a pair of sunglasses, put on a baseball cap, and nobody would bother him. That's what most celebrities like about New York. They could just be regular people. Yes, there are some raccoons here in the park. Foxes, not so much. But we do get a coyote every now and then. You have a red squirrel reserve near Liverpool. Wow. It's pretty awesome. Was that a Forsyth? Highland Park is gorgeous, Frank, yeah. So now we're in the North Reservoir. Walking towards the west side now of the park. And again, we may lose a cell phone signal around here, so if we lose a signal, just be patient. I will be back. He was from an affluent area of Liverpool. Strawberry Fields. So we'll say hello to the musicians up there and listen to a song. Good to see you there, Layla's World. It is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful park. That's funny, Sarge. You guys entertain me sometimes. You know that? You guys entertain me when I do these streams. That New York enough for you? The rest. There is a couple of great lawns out here. Actually, when we were by Cleopatra's Needle, we were by the Great Lawn. Yes, she does, Ian. Look at that. How cool is that, guys? Not everyone can be in U.S. New York, so you make it awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed that hard dip. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed my interactivity with the audience. Oh yeah, Diana, I could stay here all day long. So we're now walking over to the west side of the park. There's a little cast iron bridge coming up. If you ever watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, this bridge we're about to pass under was the inspiration for one of the floats they use in the Thanksgiving Day Parade. And I think this year they had an ice skater underneath the bridge. Wow, they're not shy about humans. Such diversity indeed. All right, so now I know that I can't walk up there because I lose the signal. So if I stay over here, I don't lose the signal. Interesting walk through London. Oh, were you watching FOSS this morning? Oh wow, Wilbs. So this bridge has a very exciting name, bridge number 28. Foss is a great live streamer. Oh, there goes the signal. There goes the signal. Oh, there we go. We're back. We had our signal drop out as predicted. But we're back. All right, guys, are we back? I do have a week's worth of vitamin D, and I'll take some more. We're back, baby. Johnny Mocha. Good to see you, Johnny Mocha. Welcome. Yes, same bridge as used in Enchanted. Correct. Correct, Dave. That was the bridge that was used in Enchanted. Correct. Good here, beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, guys. Had a very little minor cell phone dropout. That wasn't too bad. You watch many streamers, could hardly watch any after you found me. I seem more down to earth. I appreciate the kind words, Alex. I try to keep it real. I don't try to candy coat it. You know, no candy coating here. And it does look fantastic. Look at the skyline here. The twin towers of the El Dorado apartments straight ahead. My two favorite residents that lived in there were Marilyn Monroe and Groucho Marx. I would give anything to meet either one of them. Especially Marilyn, though. I mean, let's face it. There was only one Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe loved New York City because it was one of the few places she could feel alone in. I try to keep it real. You like the bad words? Keep cussing, you got it. You got it, little girl. I'll fucking curse all the fuck I want over fucking you. Do a Brooklyn style over here. What are these fucking squirrels over here? Just wondered. Yeah, you're more than welcome, Kate. Yeah. And then right over here, this building here, they show that exterior in, what's it called? What is that Disney Channel show? Oh my God, like the Kids of Beverly Place or something like that. Some Disney Channel show, and they show the exterior of that building over there. I'm in your hood, Ange. Good to see ya. Everyone follow Yo Ange. She has a beautiful live stream. The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Yes, Melly Pell, that's the one. The Sweet Life. That's the exterior building they show. The Sweet Life with Zach and Cody. No, the Sweet Life, Sweet Life, Sweet Life. They show the exterior of that building right there. But everyone follow Yo Ange. She did a beautiful live stream yesterday of the Easter parade, of the bonnets. And that was a fun, Ange, that was a fun stream. That was a fun stream. I always have to give credit where credit is due. And I always give people shout outs. When I actually watch your content, that's when you get a shout out from me. If I like your content, I will give you a shout out. It's as simple as that. Yeah, Ange, the blossoms are amazing. And I know there's a few more down the pathway here that look absolutely phenomenal. The park is really in full swing. It's really, really great to feel the energy here in the park today. But there are a couple of trees down the way here that I saw this morning. And I want to show the audience to it. I know they tried to shut down the parade, but New Yorkers were like, to heck it. We want to live life, damn it. We want to live life. And that's what I love about us New Yorkers. You know, global pandemic and all, we're still going, baby. The sun is surely going to shine, absolutely. 2 minutes ago, I told my partner I hadn't swore once. There we go, Steve-O. Sorry about that. Good to see you, Nicole. Out there in the United Kingdom. Welcome. Oh yeah, look at these look at these trees down here. Look at these guys. They look so good. as we're now technically on the outskirts of Seneca Village. So Seneca Village was centered around 82nd Street and the west side of the park, 8th Avenue. When the construction of Central Park commenced, there were some 325 people that lived within Seneca Village. And it's one of the first examples in the nation of an integrated community. A lot of Irish and German immigrants also lived in Seneca Village. And they went to each other's funerals and birthday parties and weddings, and it was a very integrated community. It was quite amazing. Look at these guys over here. These look better than they did this morning. They somehow look better than they did this morning. It's like a movie set here. Like a total movie set. Aren't they gorgeous, guys? I mean, nothing better to have a picnic underneath one of these gorgeous trees. Look at that. Wow. You really see the vision. Why does the Nightbot call this nonsense? Because that's what I typed in. It's a little joke. It's a little joke there. Relax. It's a little joke. I always say, do you like this nonsense? So it's a thing I like to say. Me too, Sarge. Seeing everyone come on out, hang out, having picnics. Yes, they do, Colette. Yes, they do. One of the last coyote sightings was right around here. A jogger one morning actually took a picture of a coyote not that far from right about here, right about where we're walking right now. Yep, Nightbot's working for me. Yes, it is. Ooh, do we have music and a cherry blossom tree? Oh, look at this. One of us here. I think we're going to enjoy the music for a little bit and take in the moment. Lots of famous music videos have been made in the park. Yeah, organized chaos. Central Park. Yeah, Duncan Toy Store was not real. All right, let's enjoy a little musical interlude here. Hello there, Rainier. Let me get the money ready for these guys. A little bit of jazz fusion there for you guys. I don't know if you noticed that one lady who walked by the band right before we stopped. She was holding her ears closed saying, that noise. That noise. New Yorkers, you cannot please them all. Welcome to the west side of the pathway, west side of the park now, making our way south. And now we are in Seneca Village, in the historic Seneca Village. Lawrence Trons with a $10 super chat. Lawrence, thank you so much for the $10. That's a double deuce for the $5 buck club. Thank you so much. And Paulo, bom tarde, Brazil. Good to see you out and about. Welcome. As we're now making our way south. That was enjoyable. You did see that, Sarge? She had her hands over her ears like, that's nice. Good to see her. George Camacho, buenvenidos. Like really an epic day here in the park today. Real epic. Yeah, that's right. City that never sleeps. But you know what, Ann? I have to admit, as a lifelong New Yorker, we do take naps. We do take naps. Got a little mini cool down over there in Tampa. Back to the 90s. Jeez. Ugh, that's too hot. That's what I didn't like about Florida the most, living down there, was there's no change of seasons. It's just like hot all the time. Thanks for subscribing. And good to see you, Gavin. Welcome. Ooh, that's low 40s. Wow. That's cold but not. Now it's like 60. Perfect temperature right here. You could be in a t-shirt, you could enjoy the sunshine. Yes, it is. Remember, as a young kid, you hated taking naps, right? Exactly. Different story now. Naps are a thing to be treasured if you could take one. No more bad snow, no. Any guardian angels with red caps. I usually see those morons down in Coney Island. I am not a fan of. I am not a fan of the guardian angels. Yeah, seasons are getting hotter and hotter in Florida. Yes, they are. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Curtis Sliwa and the guardian angels. Not too fond of them. Good to see you, Law Girl. Naps are amazing. Naps are a treasured treat to enjoy. Good. Now you're talking, Ange. A nap in the sun. There's always a few celebrities out here, Ian. Right? Why not? So Curtis Sliwa and the Guardian Angels, they don't do much of anything for Coney Island. So they just go around intimidating people. They don't actually keep people safe. And I had a pretty bad interaction with them a couple of years back. I was on a subway going home, and there was this rather obese and old guardian angel staring at me, and I was wearing a t-shirt from one of the companies I work for, and he asked me about the company. He said it in such a nasty way. It was like, what do you mean by that shirt? And I go, that's the company I work for. And then another person got involved and said, like, basically, like, what's it to you, like, what's on his shirt? And then there was like a whole little argument, and the guy was basically just tossing around his weight, so to speak, and being a complete jerk. And And then I told him, I said flat out, it's like the guardian angels don't do anything in Coney Island other than give people dirty stares. I have had a problem with guardian angels here on the live stream in Coney Island. And yeah, I'm not fond of them at all. Yeah, Curtis Sewa is attempting to run for the Republican ticket for mayor. And I guarantee you, he will lose. And Curtis Sewa thinks he's a fucking smartass too. So, the Brooklynites coming out in me all of a sudden. The Brooklynites coming out in me all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the guardian angels. I've had one go like, you know what you're doing is illegal. Like I've had one of the guardian angels tell me live streaming is illegal. Like you don't want to do that with me, guys. They have no authority. They have no authority, Johnny. They want to make believe they have authority. They want to make believe they have authority. It's basically just a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of old grown men cosplaying. That's what the guardian angels really are. Yeah, we don't need smart asses for mayor. I don't do a daily vlog. Sometimes I'm live streaming every day, but I don't do it every day. All right. So now we're right down there. This is 82nd Street, and we're right by the Diana Ross Playground. In front of us, this is the maintenance area for Central Park. But we're gonna go across the street, and I always tell it like it is. We're gonna go across the street to the Shakespeare Garden, because the Shakespeare Garden is blooming. Bloody hell, you remember seeing the guardian angels? Yeah, they were in a couple of documentaries from the 80s. You know, I'm a couple of blocks from your building. Nice, Trisha. You're Upper West Side girl, too. We got all the Upper West Side people watching. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, sugar gaddies and sugar coat. Oh, man, that's a t-shirt right there, Sarge. That's a t-shirt right there. Sugar daddy never sugarcoats. Yes, the guardian angels are still around, yes. Like I said, a whole bunch of old men cosplaying. Upper West Side does rock. If I had to live anywhere, Upper East Side, Upper West Side without a doubt. Upper West Side without a doubt. Haven't heard anything about the guardian angels in years. Yeah, because they're irrelevant. They're irrelevant like rice gum. And half of you guys probably don't even know who rice gum even is. They're irrelevant. They're irrelevant. Ooh, we have another band playing up there. Are they on walkers yet? I don't know. You'll buy? Yeah. We're going to have some awesome merch. So right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most dangerous intersections in all of Central Park. So right up there, that's the Delacorte Theater. And as you see, the main drive here comes downhill ever so slightly. Now, we don't know if it was a man, we don't know if it was a woman. What we do know was that there was a jogger in the jogging path, and the jogger came out into the bike lane. And unfortunately, in order to avoid this jogger or pedestrian, it was Bono riding a $3,000 road bike. And he was probably going about 30 miles an hour coming around this bend right here. He tried to avoid the pedestrian, and he begins to tumble with his bike. He tumbles with his bike. He was clipped into his bike, so he never the bike. And he started tumbling about here, and he made its way all the way down to here. There's a fire hydrant down here. There's a fire hydrant down there. See the fire hydrant? So if you can imagine, Bono rolled with his bike from about here all the way down to that fire hydrant. He punctured a lung, he fractured an eye socket, he broke a leg, he broke a wrist. And we were actually worried that Bono may never be able to sing and play music ever again. I actually got this. I was working that day, and I did see Bono get put into an ambulance. I did not know it was Bono until I saw it on the news. So, and actually, I saw me put in an ambulance right there where that truck is. And luckily, Bono came back, and him and U2, they did their first performance inside the 34th Street subway station by Penn Station. They played, and they were like in a costume, and then they started playing music, and then they took off their costumes, and everyone went crazy, and it was a beautiful thing. And the only reason why I know how long he tumbled was because the debris here. Is there a same crowd in Central Park or Rush sometimes? Or is it the COVID effect? No, this is about the proper size of a normal day here in the park. Bikes do fly down here. Yep, Bono from U2. Bono from U2. He doesn't live that far from here. Let's see this band up here. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay too, Jack. Yeah, Bono still lives around here, Arnold. I want to say he lives up on 90th Street.
We'll get one later on.
Now, that golf cart was not racing. That was just a maintenance golf cart. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, the bikes do come down pretty fast. I used to be a bike messenger myself. You're a bike courier. Awesome. I could imagine bike couriers in London. That's a hard job. The roads are so narrow up there. So here's a Delacorte Theater. Let's say hello to Juliet. Hello, Bedrock of Central Park. That's right. It's called Manhattan Schist.
I think it'd be cool. I love it.
Are you schisting me? Are you schisting me, Manhattan Schist? So I'm very happy to see Shakespeare in the Park coming back. Very excited. Here's Romeo and Juliet. A beautiful sunny day in Central Park. Good to see you, Cyclone Joe. That looks like the Washington Monument. A very nasty accident, Ange. I gotta get some money ready. So this is a great lawn right over here. And let me get some money out because I like this band and they deserve some money. All right, let's enjoy some more music.
Schlaf.
Yeah. The bass player and the drummer have the most crap to carry. But this is where we play. This is where we have Shakespeare in the park. This is the theater. This is the Delacorte Theater. Thank you, George Delacorte, for putting together the funds. The Jazz Cats. Yeah, give them a tip on Venmo there. I like when they have their little Venmo link. I think they're good on the cowbell. Well, Sarge, I mean, it creates the stream. It makes the stream, you know? To hear the different music as we make our way around the park. It makes the moment. Shakespeare Garden coming on up. Let's see, we're going to go down here. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream there, Jacqueline. Oh, look at these beautiful birds. Oh, a beautiful blue jay. Yeah, we just saw the Romeo and Juliet. And the other statue was Tempest. So we saw Romeo and Juliet and Tempest. A whole bunch of beautiful little birds are in the tree right here. So in front of us, this is the Swedish cottage. And this was built for the Philadelphia Exposition of the 1860s. And this is a prefabricated schoolhouse. Ed saw this at the exposition and he said, I have to have this for my park. So they brought it over here in the late 1860s. And today this is the home of the New York City Parks Department's puppetry division. They put on puppet shows for kids. And if we walk up this pathway right here, we will enter the Shakespeare Garden. It seems to be quite a congregation of people in the garden right now. Yeah, IKEA sells them, yeah. It's a prefabricated schoolhouse, so yeah. And then right up the way there, we keep on going up, is Belvedere Castle. Oh yeah, like everything is blooming in here. Everything's beginning to go. Let's keep on going over here. I don't feel like walking up hills right now. It is like a maze here in the park. There are ways to, there are little tricks to the park, how to maneuver. Now I'm not feeling a whole like zigzag walk over there, so I just backtracked. But I could loop around and then eventually end up back down there again. But the park was designed to get lost in. That's what Olmsted and Vaux wanted you to do. They wanted you to leave the city and come into nature. And that's what it's really all about. Always love the architecture on this. So right across the way is the Natural History Museum. So we're at about 82nd Street, or just south of 82nd Street now. And now we're going to make our way down the west side, and Strawberry Fields coming up next will be our next major landmark. No doubt there's a lot more people to the south from here. So the park is 843 acres large, or 341 hectares. It's a magical kingdom. Ah, nice, Paul. Yes, Google helps. Google Maps also helps tremendously. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been inside this park since 9 o'clock this morning, and I have had a smile on my face about 95% of the time. It's so beautiful in here right now. Really is nature stage managed. A little studio audience there. It's amazing how people think you're talking to them. I wonder if people think, like, what's the level of narcissism you have to think that somebody, look, he's gonna look back now because he thinks I'm talking to him. I want to know, like, the level of narcissism you have to think that everyone who's talking around you is talking towards you. Like, I want to know that. Isn't it cool seeing the skyscrapers in the distance? Yeah. Guess what, dude? You're not that important. I'm not talking to you. A little bit of a green oasis in the middle of the city. Now, this is a very New York shot. I want to say this is called the Oak Bridge. Let's see. Did I remember it right? Yes! The Oak Bridge. So they limit skyscrapers on 59th Street, but 57th Street, the buildings have been buying air rights. So that's how you get these tall, narrow buildings that you see. Look at it. There it is. Looking right at 157 West 57th Street, Park South Tower. How great is that? Doesn't get more New York than that. And we have some bird watchers over here. No doubt they see something cool. A cool view, right, guys? I mean, this is like quintessential New York right here. Doesn't get more New York than that. No, you know what we're gonna do? Let's continue on. There might be a really nice jazz band along this pathway here. So let's see if that jazz band is over. There's usually a jazz band over there in one of the gazebos along the pathway here. Let's see if they're there. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. All right. And that's how you know it's springtime. The water fountains are turned on. The ducks the ducks never leave. The ducks never leave. Is there a death metal band in the park? I think people would complain if there was a death metal band here in the park. It would be funny to see a death metal band in the park, no doubt. But I think I don't think people would take too kindly to a duck being to a death metal band being in the park.
Well, I don't understand.
Next song, death to Satan is my savior. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, how about a jazz combo doing death metal covers. Now you're talking. Now you're talking, Lawrence. Now you're talking. Any mimes in the park? You know, if I see a mime, I will point it out. If I see a mime, I will point it out. A classic rock band. Yeah, no death metal. No. Classic rock, yeah. Let's see who's playing by Strawberry Fields. We're almost at Strawberry Fields right now, so. Let's see who's by there. What a fantastic view. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. A jazz band doing Slayer, oh boy. Wow. It's nice seeing the rowboats back out. As the ducks, they're ducks. There were ducks. I got fishing poles out. So you got somebody going fishing. The San Remo apartments right there. And now it's time for Dutch to get a lot of exercise. I'm going to go up a big hill. Shadow Interceptor, hello. All right, time to walk up the big hill so I can get to Strawberry Fields. And let's see if anyone's playing music in Strawberry Fields. Hello, Mark. Mark out there in Toronto, welcome. It's cold where you're at. Good for you, Victor. Bundle up. When do you get to see my face? I show my face all the time. I hate these people. Show face. Show. Can you live stream? How about that, Shadow Interceptor? Can you live stream too and show your face? There's one thing I hate is people who direct the stream. Hello there, Sveta. Yeah, me too, William. Oh no, it's foggy and cold. Hello there, Shui Yong. Not offending me, but it's like I started the stream showing my face. Hello there, Robinson Lopez. Boa noite, Brazil. I will watch the Mets tonight, Arnold. Yes, I will. Thank you so much, Sarge. I will do me. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly, Lawrence. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are entering Strawberry Fields. Right over there is the Dakota Apartments. The Dakota Apartments are as old as the Brooklyn Bridge. It opened up in 1884. And many, many, many famous people have lived in there. But, of course, our biggest residents were John Lennon and Yoko Ono. This area of Central Park was remodeled in George's memory in honor of his 45th birthday. So this area officially opens up as Strawberry Fields on October 9th, 1985. Let's see if anyone's playing music in here.
So I can't love you every day, girl. Always on my mind. All that I could say, girl. Love you all the time. Help me, love me, help me, love me. Ain't got never love me, girl. It's every week. One more time. It's every week. Last one. It's every week.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Tip him out, guys. Tip him out.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for my time. Yeah. That's my Instagram. And
That's your Instagram?
Yeah, that's my Instagram and stuff.
Follow him on Instagram, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Appreciate
Have a good one, man.
All right, we'll go somewhere,
So, I have seen Yoko twice, and it was both times we're in this area of the park. Yoko is really, she's a really sweet woman. We walked and talked. The first time I met her, we actually walked and talked for like almost 20 minutes. She's very soft-spoken, so you got to listen a little carefully when she speaks, but don't come up to her and be all excited because she doesn't like that. So the second time I met her, I only was talking to her for maybe a minute or two, and then a fan came around. I went, "Oh my God." She went, "Oh my God, you're Yoko Ono," and she was like, "No." And then she's like, I don't know how she did it, but she disappeared. She somehow disappeared. So, so I am allowed to be outside of Dakota, but I'm not allowed to go inside of Dakota because obviously many famous people live in there. But this is Dakota Apartments right there. But yeah, Yoko is an amazing human being. Shout out to Yoko. And shout out to John Lennon. Good to see you, Spencer. Yeah, her singing is an acquired taste, Lawrence. I would say her singing is an acquired taste. She would definitely watch. Yoko is a woman who would definitely watch my streams. So Yoko in a concert in Paris with her son Sean. To be honest, it was awful, but still, it's Yoko. Yeah. So we're not near Balto. We actually already said hello to Balto during the first half hour of the video. So we've already said hello to Balto. Balto's over on the east side of the park. So we went kind of up the east side of the park up to about 95th Street. We went up and over the reservoir, and now we're making our way south along the west side of the park. So rewind the stream and you can see Balto. We said hello to Balto earlier. Yes, Sean Lennon's Into the Sun's pretty good. Pretty good record. And actually, Yoko still owns the apartment that her and John Lennon bought back in 1973. But Yoko doesn't live in the apartment anymore. Yoko lives downtown along Bank Street, and that's the first street that her and John first moved in on in 1971. But her son Sean, whenever he's in New York, he will stay here in Dakota. And over the years, John and Yoko acquired 2 more apartments on the same floor they were on. So they merged 3 apartments, made them into one, and created a 40-room apartment. 40 rooms. And they actually rent out half of it for the bargain basement price of $62,000 a month. So you could spend some time in John and Yoko's apartment. And the only other neighbor on the 8th floor is Roberta Flack. So there's pretty good music happening on that floor. Of course I know Julian, yeah. He had that one hit in the 80s. Because it's much too late for goodbyes. You remember that, Lawrence? I remember that. I'll see you later, Ange. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Din Din. Glad you're enjoying the little fruits of knowledge. And oh my goodness, the sheep's meadow is open. Salt water. Not familiar with that song. Don't you love dogs? Me too. The luckiest dogs in New York come here to Central Park. Wow, the sheep's meadow is open. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Sheep's Meadow used to be a German family-run rock quarry. They literally had to dynamite out all that Manhattan schist to create that completely artificial, man-made area of grass. The entire lawn of the great lawn of the Sheep's Meadow is an engineered landscape. So the water, the rainwater, if it rains, will drain out into specific areas. And you know what? Let's walk on it. I want to walk on it, and we'll take in the view. The Upper West Side is very dog friendly. I would have to agree. A lot of traffic here in the bridge. I mean, here in the drive. A lot of traffic here in the drive. It's like back to normal. All right, let's go into the Sheep's Meadow. I'll see you later, Dog Pound. Have a great day.
You just dropped dog treats. Here you go.
All right, on to the Sheep's Meadow we go. And now it's time to walk on the carpet. That is, and look at how far the Sheep's Meadow has come. This is 41 years ago, 1979. It was a dust bowl. It did not look that great. And now look at it. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Shout out to all the cyclists who wear masks while riding. That's not easy to do. Yeah, there was actually Trisha in the days before lawnmowers. Sheep were the ones cutting the grass here. I would say Central Park is the same amount of busy, but more locals. There's more locals here as opposed to tourists. The locals really come out and enjoy this space. But here it is, the Sheep's Meadow. No kites flying out here. Oh, this grass is so nice. This grass feels like a carpet every time I come out here. Talking about a kite flying. Somebody's going to try to fly a kite right down there. Glorious indeed, Dave. Very glorious. I'm so happy I could bring you guys here to the park. And that kid's going to try to fly a kite. Let's see if they get the kite going here. Many people do forget about Brooklyn when they visit New York. Yes, they do. Oh, there goes the kite. Yay! Let's go fly a kite. Up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up in the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. You get bored lying down on the lawn after like 1 minute. Prospect Park is nice. Isn't that Charlie Brown? Might be. Might be. All right. Wow, it's our last few minutes together, everyone. We're coming to the end of our tour. We're going to end at Columbus Circle, because that is where I'm hopping on my train to head down to Coney Island. Gotta hop on a D train coming up. You're more than welcome, Bluesy. We're almost done, guys. Got another 15 minutes here. Got another 15 minutes about. So, of course, where did the sheep live when they were cutting the grass in the sheep's meadow? They lived across the street. Over here at the sheepfold, today called Tavern on the Green. So there's some cherry blossoms around Rainier. Like we have one down right, I don't know if this is a cherry blossom tree, but it's blooming right now. This is a post-credit scene of a Dutch mushroom. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Not there yet. And of course, besides these beautiful trees right here, we look across the street and we have that kind of Art Deco building right there. That's 55 Central Park West. But most of us tour guides call that Zool. Spook Central, that's the Ghostbusters building right there. And Alex Monette with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Alex, for the $5. Thanks for joining the $5 Club. You're more than welcome, Phyllis. You guys are legends today. Absolute legends. Have a great day, Frank. Yeah, we're not done yet, guys. I'll see you later, Sarge. Have a great day. Drive safe. Yep, Mary Poppins. I'm kind of like Bert. I'm kind of like Bert. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad, Alex. I'm glad I could provide a little bit of a service for you. More exciting live streams to come tomorrow. We will be at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Brooklyn Botanical Garden tomorrow. Prospect Park. Back in Brooklyn tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we might go up to Flushing Meadows Corona Park and see the cherry blossom trees up by the Unisphere. Dr. Loroca Red Angel from Chile. Bienvenidos, Chile. I'm glad you're enjoying these views from the Big Apple. Welcome. Well, that's nice to see. We got some people playing baseball down in the Hetschkeier ball fields. Have a great day, Kevin. Thank you so much for tuning on in. I want to go to Roosevelt Island soon also. There's some cherry blossoms growing on Roosevelt Island. And we're going to Governor's Island when it opens up in May. So we will go out to Governor's Island once it opens up. In your country, the whole capital is quarantined because of COVID. Yeah. I know a lot of places under quarantine, unfortunately, right now. I haven't watched James and the Giant Peach in many years. Good to see you, Maria. You're more than welcome for this live stream. You're more than welcome. Believe me, I enjoyed it just as much as you guys did. I enjoyed it just as much. Yep, Bert 2.0. Yep. Like I know when Mary Poppins, you know that song Jolly Holiday, when she sings Jolly Holiday, there's that part that she sings about Bert, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. Thank you so much for the walk. Klaus in Copenhagen, good to see you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the walk. This is kind of a normal day here in the park. I mean, a little less people here in the park. There's more locals here in the park more than anything. Locals are here more than anything. 3:01, right on time. We are right on time. You're more than welcome, Mars. We got a couple of more cherry blossoms to see up ahead, and then we will leave the fantasy world of Central Park and re-enter reality. If we could all live in a fantasy world all the time. And it got warm out here. Good to see you, Jazzy Jazz. You seen roller skaters with music dancers in the park? Yeah. There are a couple of people who roller skate to music out here in the park. You're more than welcome there, Just Kate. Thanks so much for enjoying. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Everyone for joining and tuning on in, and all the amazing super chats, all the amazing commentary. We had some fun conversations here today, and for that I am forever grateful. Of course, the women. I tell you, Central Park, New York City, some of the most beautiful women in the world, and I'm very lucky to be married to one. Yeah, Trisha, that would be cool. I'm surprised they haven't done like a really good exhibit on Seneca Village, but you know, maybe in the future. Beautiful spring day. Absolutely. Kind of day when you just want to ride a bike with no hands. All right, say it again, right? The most beautiful women. The most beautiful women in the world are right here in New York City. And I am married to one of the most beautiful women in the city. And I'm very lucky. So everything opens up on the boardwalk on Friday, Robin. On Friday, April 9th. And Coney Island the rides will only open up for the weekends until Memorial Day. Then after Memorial Day, everything's opened for the week. I gotta be careful. I know, Trish. I gotta be careful about Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew's a little rapey, you know. I gotta be careful there. Gotta be careful how I talk. I think this is a perfect way. To end our stream here. I'm all tuckered out, just like this guy. Just like that guy. I think we have put a fork in it here in Central Park. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hop on the train. We'll end it on the subway. We'll end it on the subway here. We'll end it on the subway. All right. Maria O with a $5 super chat. Maria, you're more than welcome for showing you Central Park. I love it too. That's the beach guy in Coney. Exactly, Paul. He's decided to come up here to Central Park. Let's hop on the subway. Let's all hop on the subway. Let's all hop on the subway to catch ourselves a train. Onto the train we go. Back to urbanism. Here's where you can rent a bike. Right here. Back to schisms. Yes. Back to life, back to reality. Who remembers that song? I'm singing all the old school songs today, kids. All right. Hop on that D train. Later, Gators. I'll see you later. Lil Lana Stone, welcome. Remember that song? He was in elementary school in Exxon. Me too, Shayla. Me too. Soul to soul. That's right, Nicole. Soul to soul. Oh, we're all dating ourselves now. You're more than welcome, Gavin. It was a lot of fun. Huh? Take the train to the plane, take the train to the plane, take the train to the plane. You're more than welcome, Mike. You're more than welcome, Dave. Everybody. I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. Thank you so much for hanging on out. There you go, Maria. There you go with the lyrics. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the super chats, all the fun community, all the fun interactivity, the conversation. Without you guys, I am nothing. But from Columbus Circle, here in New York City, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. I want you to cherish the moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are, it's Saturday Night Live. I'll see you guys soon, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow, if not later on today. Tomorrow, Prospect Park and the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Bye-bye.